Hey, welcome back. So this is section 4 on practices to use when you believe a client may be stuck. And this is the second exercise and it involves scarves. So you may have a client that comes in and says, I don't have anything to work on today. There's nothing important to address. Yeah, I think most of us probably have something that we could address and that would be important for us to look at. I believe the client always knows. They always know the truth and their answer, yet sometimes they're just not aware they know. So it's our responsibility to support the client in finding their truth, which can be hard at times. And when we may be working a little bit more harder than the client, if you find yourself like throwing suggestions, what about you work on this, or what about this, or what about this, you might be using a lot more energy than they are. And so how do we support them in investing as much energy or even more than we are in supporting their growth and healing? So one exercise I love is the scarves. So I covered this briefly last week, but it's really a great tool to use when a client appears stuck. So I have them grab a big handful of scarves, and you say each one of those represents an issue that's important for you to address. Let's name them. So they will say, oh, this blue scarf, it represents my connection to spirit, and I haven't felt that connected to spirit recently. Oh, and red was my favorite color of my mom, and yeah, I'm kind of upset with her right now, and there's some things to talk about. And black is the death of a family member, of a specific family member, and I haven't allowed myself to grieve yet. And then you say which one's most important for you to address, and the client will pick the one. I really need to talk about the issues with my mom today. Perfect. You have the client is now invested in what they want to address. You're holding their treatment plan in the back of your mind, so seeing how this session is going to support them with the goals that they hold. But I think it's so important to use issues that are active for the client and that they choose. They're going to have so much more buy-in because they just named it as important for them to address today. So that is a great tool in supporting the client and investing energy and coming up with what's most important for them to explore. Thank you for tuning in this week, and please send in your questions and have an amazing day. Take care. Bye.